everyone, welcome back or welcome to my channel. In today's video, I am doing my December bullet journal spreads. So if you want to plan along with me, the theme this month is ugly Christmas sweaters. So I decided to go with a kind of cross-stitching type pattern because a lot of ugly Christmas sweaters are knit, and even like the manufactured ones have a knit appearance to them. And I've also seen a bunch of pins on Pinterest that of course I will link below of other creators doing something similar. So I just found a bunch of popular Christmas sweater patterns and translated those into the cross hatching of my bullet journal. So you can see at the top I have some hearts on the title page, I did some trees, there's some gifts, and then just other random like stars, snowflakes, zigzags, you know, whatever, just to kind of fill the space. Obviously I'm laying the green and red on heavily, and then also sprinkling some gray in there. Maybe it's supposed to act like silver, not sure, but I did need a third color, and I figured that one was that. I kept the calendar pretty simple because the background was pretty distracting, and you'll see that I do kind of try and keep things a little bit more simple this month as we progress through the rest of these spreads. We have a brief interruption from our sponsor of today's video. Just kidding, it's not really a sponsor, it's just me self-promoting the bullet journals that I have available for purchase on my Etsy. The one on the left I'm flipping through right now is my 2024 version, so it's made for the upcoming year. And this one on the right that I'm now flipping through is my undated planner, which can be used at any point in time. For example, if you wanted to start this December, the theme is penguins, and you could just get started right away and fill in the numbers for this year and then just continue with the rest of the journal once 2024 hits. So everything's already done for you because I did all the drawing. You just have to fill it in and color it yourself, and then there's a couple blank spreads throughout for your own customization, but that is it. And back to our regularly scheduled program. This month, instead of doing a habit tracker, I decided to do a gift list. I actually have quite a few different events that I'm going to this year, which is a little bit of a surprise to me. Never happened before, but it means that I have a bunch more people to get gifts for. So that I'm not mad about, but I needed a way to keep everything contained. So I decided this was the best way to do it in my bullet journal so that I know who I'm getting gifts for, what it is, if I've got it, and whether or not it's wrapped and ready to go. For my mood tracker, of course, because of the ugly Christmas sweater theme, we have to do an ugly Christmas sweater. I used a bunch of those very common designs that I saw and filled in my sweater that way, and then decided I would figure out how to divvy it up in numbers afterwards. Moving on to week 1, I just have that same cross-stitch pattern across the tops of my little boxes and then outline them in color instead of doing them in black. This turned out way better than November. For whatever reason, I didn't film all of it, but you can kind of get the idea of what I'm going for here. Now on week 2, I have a clothesline of ugly Christmas sweaters and then just the days of the week in that same cross-stitching font. Those little rectangles are meant to be like the clothespins that hang things up. I don't know if that really comes across as that, but that was my intention. It was a cute idea, but I definitely think that this could have been executed a little bit better. I liked the designs of my sweaters, but the coloring was a little bit chaotic. I don't know if it was because of the colors that I chose or what happened, but that definitely could have been improved upon. Maybe if I wanted to make them more aesthetic, some planning would have been useful, but in the end, they really truly did turn out to be ugly Christmas sweaters. So this spread was definitely the most time consuming out of all of them just because of the amount of detail that went into all of these little sweaters, kind of kicking myself in the shin for deciding to have to design 6 different sweaters, but oh well. My favorite one is the 15th, the Friday. It's because it has all these little fluffy cotton balls and then strings of lights on it that I imagine would actually light up and glow. So I didn't film the coloring part because it was quite painful for me, but you'll be able to see it all in the flip through. For week 3, I've continued those cross-stitch style trees from the title page over into the blank spaces here, and otherwise just kept the spread pretty simple. And then for week 4, I believe we're on, again, just another 1-page spread with the cross-stitching pattern down the side, and then the days of the week are just going to be in those little circles that you can interpret as Christmas baubles or just another little pop of color. Anyways, that's it for December. I hope you enjoyed this video. Here is the final flip through. If you did like this, make sure to leave a like, comment down below, subscribe to my channel. I post new videos on Mondays, sometimes Wednesdays. I really like the way that this turned out. I think there's definitely some things that could be improved upon, but overall, it turned out kind of the way I was envisioning. So I hope you have a lovely week. I will see you all in the next video.